Taurus, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the month ahead and a little bit left of February combined. As always, if anything I said resonated or anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Taurus this month and a bit? Firstly, you have the Hermit. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Well. Interesting, that just came out for another sign. And the Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Firstly, you have the Hermit, like I said. Oh, as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify them and get more out of them. Hermit, though. Some of you are going to isolate a little bit. If you're not isolating, you're just pulling back and detaching from people. Even if you're in environments with lots of people, you might find yourself feeling quite closed off to them and going inward in some way. Like you're trying to find, some of you are trying to find something to look forward to this month. Like you're if it's not something to look forward to, it's like you're trying to find your spark or your reason why. You're just going on a bit of an inner journey to remember what is calling you. Like some of you, you might have lost your inspiration or something recently, and you're working on getting it back this month, which is very nice because you're not avoiding your feelings, if that makes sense. You're going, oh, I feel a bit lost. I'm gonna figure out where I feel called to wander to. Seven of Pentacles, there's an energy of being very patient. I don't know why specifically I'm getting somebody might be being very patient with you because of the way that this is looking over at the Hermit. So if you're in a relationship and you've pulled back a bit and gone into Hermit mode, someone being very patient. Someone is just like giving you your time to do your thing without taking it personally, which is very rare and very nice for that to come through. Also, the Seven of Pentacles is just like waiting for the right time, the right moment, and usually I'd say there's never a perfect time, there's never a perfect moment, but I just feel as if there's something where you're biding your time, or just I usually get this all the time. I've not had it come through in a while. I'm seeing like double dutch, and it's like you've really got to kind of time it right of when you jump into the double dutch. And I feel like there's something, either somebody's waiting for the right time with you to say something, to approach you, to bring something up, or vice versa, you're waiting for the right time. Could also be about your career, if you're thinking of changing it with that Hermit. It's like you're going inward and figuring out what your sole purpose might be or something. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, you're like, when is the right time? I'm waiting for a sign, I'm waiting for the moment, I'm waiting for the, like, you're just, and usually, like I say, I would say there's never a perfect moment, but it just feels as if you are waiting for something to show up or some experience to happen where you go, I'm ready to move on, I'm ready to try something new, or I'm ready to move somewhere new. Whatever this may be, your patience is going to pay off. It's going to be very obvious when is your moment to jump into the double dutch. The Well card is all about inspiration, which makes sense. Again, I feel like some of you are waiting for your inspiration to come back. You're waiting for that pull. You're waiting like for divine inspiration. Some of you have already been inspired, and that March is going to be about now expressing that inspiration, whether that's creatively or whether that's in some other area of your life. You're feeling pulled to do something. You're feeling called to do something. Could be something really niche, really specific to you. It could also be around, I don't know why, I feel like you're going to trust your words more in conversations this month. So if you're usually a bit careful, you bite your tongue or you filter everything you say, some of you with the Well card, I feel like you're trusting yourself to just speak and not filter what comes out, and you're like, well, this will be interesting. Like, you're not so censored or something, you're just you, and it's really, really refreshing. Others of you, you've already been like that, and it's going to inspire someone else to do the same with you. And you're going to be like, you're talking a lot, or that's a bit bold. It's because they feel free to do it around you because they know how you are. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. So the funny thing is about these cards, I'm reading these two very similar. I got inspiration from this, I got inspiration from this. And from Seven Pentacles, this is slowness and patience. Same with this. It's just in different ways, but it's the same thing. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. I don't know if I just said that. So it's taking your time, but knowing you're going to get to where you're going. Some of you, once you figure out what it is you're called to do, once you figure out the right timing to go, you're gone. You're going. Now, you might not be going as quickly, you might not see instant success, or you might not see instant clarification. Doesn't mean you're going to stop anytime soon, and I feel like there's something about your strength of character to be able to continue moving forward even when you're not going to see instant gratification. You're not going to see instant rewards for whatever this is you're embarking on, but you're still not letting it sway you, and it's really cool. And I feel like you're going to really like yourself and respect yourself more because of what you're about to experience, of not letting yourself be knocked down by not seeing the instant results that you expect or that you might hope for. You're still like, well, I'm going to keep going anyway because I know that I'm going to get there. And I don't know, it's more than anything, that's attractive for other people. Other people will be like, whoa, that's taking dedication, that takes a lot of strength to not let setbacks stop you, or to not let something not, whatever this may be about. I just feel like a lot of you, I feel like you could be, I'm just getting like entrepreneur energy. And so if you're embarking on that, if you're becoming an entrepreneur and you have an idea or an inspiration to start something, I'm also getting author. Some of you are writers, and it's like if you're going to write a book and you're realizing it's not flowing as quickly or it's not happening as smoothly, you're still persisting on that goal and going towards it. And I just, like I was saying, others find this good. Others, if they know what you're doing, are like, whoa, that takes strength. More than anything though, you're going to have a lot more strength and like yourself more, because you're going to go, whoa, I feel like you're going to experience this of going, I'm badass. I'm still doing this. Like, so for that to come through, maybe you have in the past given up on things, let go of things very quickly, and there's going to be a long path ahead of you that goes very successfully, just not to begin with, and you see it through. You see it through till it becomes successful. And you're going to be so happy with yourself because of it, basically. Clarify the Hermit card. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Tower. Some of you, your Hermit, the Tower and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, homebody, and the Hermit is isolating. You're getting very similar energies. And the Tower, you're going to have a very quick transformation where you're no longer isolating and pulling back from the world. It's going to change. That might be you being swept up by an opportunity. That might be somebody sweeping you up and making you go out into the world, or it might be anything, but there's something where your isolation or your alone phase of your life is going to quickly end. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is moving on, it's traveling. You also had the Chariot on the bottom, which is travel. Some of you are moving on or leaving behind a place that you're living, or you're patiently waiting for the time to move and let go. I don't know why this is so weird. I'm getting Kung Fu Panda come through. Not watched that movie since I was a kid. It's coming through very strong. It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, I feel specifically at the start of the movie where he goes, like, he leaves, is it his mum's, like, soup kitchen or something? There's some type of, like, business that mum has, and he leaves. And he doesn't know if he's going to be a Kung Fu master, but he goes, and maybe that's why, because I'm looking at these mountains and he has to climb a mountain or something. I can't remember that movie. I don't know why it's coming through. But you know there's a journey you're going to embark on, and you're setting out on it this month. You're setting out into something new. You've been waiting. You've been waiting a while to do this, but I feel like you already are ready. The High Priestess with the well. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust. Some of you, there's a little whisper in your ear or in your mind. You can feel that little thought saying, do this, this will work out, and it's calmly telling you, try this, do this, you're ready. It's going to be that quiet whisper that you have to listen to. It's calling you. It is calling you. It's not going to shout in your mind, you're ready, go now. It would scare the crap out of you and you wouldn't do it. You'd be like, ah. But it's whispering. It's time, you're ready, you have everything you need. Do it. Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles was clarified by those, not the Queen. Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. There is an opportunity. There is a chance. It's a seed being planted. With the Knight of Pentacles, you're on your way. Notice that tree in the distance? That was once a seed. That seed was planted, and you're on the way to now consistently water it and grow it into a tree with that Knight of Pentacles. You are also on your way to becoming a King of Pentacles. You may already see yourself as a King of Pentacles and others see you that way, but I'm on about in this new area of your life that you're embarking on, you're currently a Knight of Pentacles that will become a king. Because there's a new thing you're starting. You're not going to be the king to begin with. You have to go forward on this journey to become that. Anyways, you're manifesting with the Magician. You're manifesting, you are deciding who you want to be, you're deciding how you're going to act. Like, there's something where some of you are visualizing, you could have a vision board, or you just have an idea in your mind of the most highest, most attractive, most successful version of yourself, and you're just deciding to move and act in the world as if you were them. And you're naturally manifesting because of it. You're like, well, how would I act? How would I walk? How would I talk if I was everything I wanted to be? If I was the most attractive, the most healthy, if I was the most successful, and I had the most wealth. I don't know, I'm plucking at straws here. But you're like, how would I move? How would I act? How would I talk? How would I think? How would I speak? How would I treat others? And as you're doing that, you're then acting out of that. How would they act? You're acting as if you were, and then that's manifesting you to become this King of Pentacles from this Knight of Pentacles. A lot of you are naturally very, very good manifestors, and you're going to see that come to fruition as you create the life you want this month. This month is going to be very, very, very successful for you because you won't give up the second something doesn't go your way, whereas others would in your position. I genuinely believe it. And then, like I said, things work out really well. It doesn't even matter how they work out. I feel like the most you're gaining this month, not to discredit everything else that's going to go successfully, but the most important thing you'll be proud of is the way you see yourself is shifting into a more positive light of going, oh, I respect myself for being able to stick to this thing I decided to do. I respect myself. I have so much love for myself to be able to continue through and continue on. No matter what was going on in my life, I stayed consistent. I stayed with my eye on the prize. I didn't do it perfectly, but I stayed consistent. There's so much pride coming from you this month. I wonder what you're doing. It's like so much success. I love it. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Tall Tarot Tuesdays.